Alright guys, how we doing? So Fozzie Bear is quote-unquote here. Very interesting. There's a Tails event happening, once upon a race, a bear in his natural habitat. So it is featuring Fozzie. We're going to break down every single node and how many potential shards you can get for Fozzie and how many shards you could just get at a baseline without having to like get number 1, number 2, number 3 in the world. So let's get right into it. So if we go to the milestones first and foremost, this is what everybody could get without having to grind all day every day. This is a total of 2 of his shards, and then 10 of his epics, right? This is just from completing nodes and completing each and every day, getting the baseline points needed. So this is 2 shards for Fozzie right here, right? So we're gonna do a counter. We got 2 there. For the record, if you place really high in the leaderboard, baseline, you get another shard. So I'm going baseline in this video, so that's at least 3 shards minimum, just from completing this without having to grind up crazy amounts. Once you get to 200 to 2,000, you get 3 of them plus 1 of his epic. 11 to 200, you get 5 and 3. 4 to 10, you get 7 and 7 plus a suit. Third, you get 10, 12, and 1. Second, you get 14, 17, and 1. And then first, you'll get 20 shards, 30 of his epic, and then his suit. Now, this is only for 1 person each, so one person, one person, one person. This is an extra 6 people. So this is a grind. If you have the time and you want to put time into this in the last day of Tails and grind out, you could technically, you know, get 7, 10, 14, 20 of the shards, plus like obviously 100,000 upgrade coins, 70,000. You get this cool suit that probably is not going to be in shop anytime soon. But yeah, so just for participating, you get another 1. So that's 3 total, given that you don't grind this up, right? So now let's go through the chapters. So September 5th, go to the milestones, right? Get Joy, get Alice epics, you get Joy's epics. If you go to this leaderboard for this day, this is going to give you like 10 grand upgrade coins, 20 bell supercharged, 20 shards if you grind it that high. Baseline is just 3 bell shards. Maybe you'll get 6 or 12 or 20 of your shards, some upgrade coins, things like that. The 6th, go to milestones, some hero shards, Miss Incredible, her epic. If you go to rewards, this is where you could pull some Baymax shards, so Baymax, Miss Incredible, all the way up to potentially 20 and 20 of each. So that's day 2. Day 3, the 7th. For these milestones, 2 Queen of Hearts, 2 Mallory's epics, pretty good. And then you can get up to like 10 shards for Evil Queen. So they're giving her a chance to unlock her for free if you just grind up. Baseline, you get some of her upgrade, some of the common crew member plus upgrade coins and whatnot. Once you get to third, number 3 in the world in this specific chapter, you'll get 2 of her shards. Then you get 5 and then 10. Episode 4. All right, look at these guys. Nothing here really related to Fozzie. And then you get 10 Barbosa epics and stuff. Nothing related to Fozzie here. On the 9th, some shards here. Anna, Mickey's epic. If you go to the rewards for the day, you can get up to 20 supercharged Han shards, 30 of his epic, 15 of his shards, and then 10 and 10 of these crews here. From just participating, you'll get 1 Han shard. You can get up to like 3, maybe 6 Han shards, a supercharged shard, depending on where you go here. So on the 10th, some extra rewards, epic shards for like Eve, for Rinsler, for Wally, some Wally shards here, some more of Rinsler's epic here. So nothing Fozzie. Then you get to the 11th, and the 11th you get guaranteed from just completing this an extra 1 shard. This is totaling 4 shards for Fozzie at a baseline. 3 more of his epic, which is Kermit. And then this is really the day where just for participating, you'll get an extra 1 shard for Fozzie. So that gives 5 total. If you grind this up a little bit more, maybe get 2k or 201 to 2k, you'll get an extra 2 shards. 3 shards, 5 shards, and then third place you'll get 10, 15, and then 20 for first, plus 20 of his epic, 5 figments. So this is a lot of figment love too. So baseline, you get an extra 1 shard. It's total of 5, right? Total of 5. Some Mike supercharged shards, some epics here, some more Mike supercharged shards. A lot of Mike supercharged shards. They're pretty much giving this out. And then you'll get another Fozzie shard if you complete all 7 objectives, which totals 6. 6 Fozzie shards, all right? This you need, let's go through the objectives quick, because this will give you a Fozzie shard if you complete them all. Dash at level 20, Queen of Hearts, and Dash at level 30, so you do need Queen for this. Sally, Alice at level 40, and then at level 50 you need Dash and Sally, right, to complete that. 7 objectives. If you complete all 7, you get 1 Fozzie shard. And then on the 13th, some rewards here. There's no Fozzie. You get 3 of his epics for just completing it, or getting the points rather for it. And then some Davy shards, and then if you get 2,000 to 4K, which I feel like a lot of people can do if you just put in some time, you'll get 1 Fozzie shard. So right now, minimally, you can get 6 shards. We could say 6 shards, and then potentially 7 if you do a little bit of grinding. Not too bad. It's not like you have to get first, second, or third, or 4 out of 10, or 11 out of 200. This is 2,000 out of 4,000. So 6 pretty much guaranteed shards if just completing these objectives and whatnot and playing. 7 if you really grind this specific one out. On the 14th, some Ralph shards. If you go to the rewards here, a lot of Miss Piggy love in here. You get 1 Miss Piggy shard just for participating, which is great. Then on the 15th, some epic for Anna, for Jack Skellington, some Meg supercharged shards, and then if you can complete a Jack Skellington at level 50, you get another Fozzie shard. So that totals 7 by just participating, and 8 if you just grind a little bit so far. 5 supercharged Meg shards, 10 0 shards, Jack Skellington's epic, and 2,000 event points. And then the final day, you just get crew members and epic crew members for Fozzie, right? Kermit the Frog. And if you go to rewards, at 4K to 20K, that means if you're top 4,000 to 20,000 in the world, which most people can do if you just put a little bit of time in, you'll get 1 Fozzie shard. Then it starts bumping up. You get Queen of Hearts shards, which is great too. You can get 1 at 200 to 2K, 11 to 200 in the world, you get 3, 6. First, second, third, you get only 1 Fozzie shard. It maxes 1 Fozzie. This is more Queen of Hearts. You can get up to 25 to become a first. That's only 1 person in the world that can do that. But this is not hard to do. So it's 7 guaranteed Fozzie shards. If you grind a little bit in 2 of the chapters, you'll get a total of 9 shards, it looks like. So it's very interesting. This is probably not his event. This is just like an early access potential grind for the Tails event. So next week, we're most likely going to be getting events for him under the event section, right? Under limited events. So expect that. There's no way this is the only way, because the only way you're going to lock him is if you pretty much play your butt off here. So based on this event, I hope this helps a little bit. You can get 7 guaranteed shards just by completing all these nodes and just playing, right? For the most part. And then you could get 9 of his shards if you just grind these last like few chapters that require Fozzie just a little bit. Like you need to be top 2,000 or 4,000 in the world. So that's what's going on with Fozzie, guys, if you didn't know. So pretty much 7 guarantee. You do need like Jack Skellington or Dash level 50, you know, or do the level 50 requirement. Even if they're like level 35, 40, you might be able to do it. So let me know what you think. It's very intricate, these things. It's not like clear cut. Obviously the leaderboard and everything for this is like the main prize is Fozzie, so I think a lot of people are going to be grinding for it. I'm not going to be going crazy. Maybe I'll shoot for the 3 shards, but if you can complete all the objectives and then at the end of this all hit top 200 to 2K, you will be able to unlock Fozzie Bear. But again, he's going to be in shop soon, I'm sure. I'm surprised he's not in shop already. And then next week, most likely, there's going to be events for him to get probably an extra 2 to 3, maybe 4 or 5 shards. That's what I'm guessing. That's kind of what the template they've been using is. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Fozzie Bear is technically here, question mark, quotations. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's... I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. They want you to play a lot, and some people just don't have the time, so I understand that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Take care. God bless. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment down what you actually think about this. Like, if you think it's BS, if you think it's a pretty good way to get extra shards, because you can't assume that this is the only way to get Fozzie. There's got to be events that are coming next week. That's what every midseason pretty much does or has. So, yeah, Fozzie Bear. That's it, guys. Take care. Catch you guys next time.